Hi, I'm Jacob Moser.
And I'm Brooke Huffenberger, and you're watching Panther News.
It's Thanksgiving break. Brooke talked with some students about their plans.
Hey Panthers, I caught up with a few students in the hallway to see what their plans are for Thanksgiving break.
I'm going to have Thanksgiving with my family, and we're going to watch the Cowboy game.
I'm going out of town.
I'm going to Haiti for a mission trip.
Sounds like a fun Thanksgiving break. Remember to be safe and have fun, and we'll see you back on the 28th. That's all for me. Back to you.
This morning, President-elect Trump's nominations for key national security posts were announced. Retired Army Lieutenant General Michael Flynn accepted the job of National Security Advisor. Alabama Senator Jeff Sessions accepted the job of Attorney General, and Mike Pompeo will be the new CIA Director.
Japanese Prime Minister Abe and President-elect Donald Trump met yesterday as Trump's first in-person meeting with the foreign head of state. The Prime Minister said he emerged feeling that the U.S. and Japan will be able to maintain a relationship of trust with Trump as president.
Director of National Intelligence James Clapper announced to the House Select Committee on Intelligence yesterday that he had submitted his letter of resignation effective at the end of President Obama's term. And now it's time for Fun Fact Friday. Turkey wasn't even served at the first Thanksgiving, and the Pilgrims didn't use forks because they weren't invented yet.
The first Thanksgiving was held in the autumn of 1621 and included 50 pilgrims and 90 Indians and lasted 3 days.
Thanksgiving didn't become a national holiday until over 200 years later.
The early settlers gave thanks by praying and abstaining from food, which is what they planned on doing to celebrate their first harvest. That is, until the Indians joined them and, lucky for us, turned their fast into a 3-day feast.
Each year, the President of the U.S. pardons a turkey and spares it from being eaten for Thanksgiving dinner. The first turkey pardon ceremony started with President Truman in 1947. President Obama pardoned a 45-pound turkey named Courage, who has flown to Disneyland and served as Grand Marshal of the park's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
President Abe Lincoln said Thanksgiving would be the fourth Thursday in November. But in 1939, President Roosevelt moved it up a week, hoping it would help the shopping season during the Depression era. It never caught on, and it was changed back 2 years later.
The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade began in 1924 with 400 employees marching from Convent Avenue to 145th Street in New York City.
The NFL started the Thanksgiving Classic games in 1920, and since then the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys have hosted games on Turkey Day. In 2006, a third game was added with different teams hosting.
Wild turkeys can run 20 miles per hour when they're scared, but domesticated turkeys that are bred are heavier and can't run quite that fast.
Benjamin Franklin wanted the turkey to be the national bird, not the eagle.
Americans eat 46 million turkeys each Thanksgiving.
Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin's first meal in space after walking on the moon was foil packets with roasted turkey.
The heaviest turkey on record, according to Guinness World of Records, weighs 86 pounds.
Californians consume the most turkey in the U.S. on Thanksgiving Day.
Female turkeys, called hens, do not gobble. Only male turkeys gobble.
The average turkey for Thanksgiving weighs 15 pounds.
Campbell's Soup created green bean casserole for an annual cookbook 50 years ago. It now sells $20 million worth of cream of mushroom soup.
Thanksgiving is not just an American holiday. Canadians celebrate it too, except they do it the second Monday in October.
The traditional cornucopia was a curved goat's horn filled to the brim with fruits and grains. According to Greek legend, Amalthea, a goat, broke one of her horns and offered it to the Greek god Zeus as a sign of reverence. As a sign of gratitude, Zeus later set the goat's image in the sky, also known as constellation Capricorn. Cornucopia is the most common symbol of a harvest festival. A horn-shaped container, it is filled with the abundance of the earth's harvest, also known as the Horn of Plenty.
Turkeys have heart attacks. When the Air Force was conducting test runs and breaking the sound barrier, fields of turkeys would drop dead.
And now time for the question of the day. What was the economy affected by corporate expansion in the 1950s? A, it improved with more information technology jobs. B, it struggled as strikes interrupted production. C, it boomed as the middle class grew. D, it declined as regulation increased.
There's also a trivia question. Where was the very first Hard Rock Cafe opened? A, Dublin, Ireland. B, Piccadilly, London. C, Venice, Italy. Or D, Tokyo, Japan. We'll go to sports after this message.
Hi, I'm Yael Flores, and we are selling candles to be able to go and on field trips, do graduation parties, and other types of parties for our students. You can come by our candle room or room 726 to purchase your candles. Our candles runs from $10 up to $12 for the jar candles and $3 for our melties. Please come by and support our CBI students. Thank you.
Varsity Panther basketball is now 2-0 after a victory over the Oklahoma Storm last night in the first round of Highland Park Scott Classic. The Panthers were led by Caden Archie with 10 points, Caleb Jordan with 13 points, and Vincent Lees 14 points. Their next game is 7:30 tonight. If you can go, come out and support our boys tonight. The Dallas Stars defeated Colorado Avalanche 3-2 tomorrow, and they will be hosting the Edmonton Oilers. And tonight, the Dallas Mavericks play the Memphis Grizzlies. That's all for sports. Back to you.
And the answer to the question of the day is C. It boomed as the middle class grew.
And the answer to the trivia question is B, Piccadilly, London. This is the last day of school for a week. Make sure to pause next week to appreciate everything that you have to be thankful for.
That's all for Panther News today. Thanks for watching.
Remember to go to and go Panthers.